Hi football fans, in this video we are going to talk about Jose Mourinho's latest comments. Jose Mourinho alleges that there are current players at Manchester United to whom he conveyed that they would never achieve success. During Mourinho's tenure as the Red Devils' boss, lasting 2.5 seasons, he secured victories in the League Cup and Europa League. Presently, only Luke Shaw, Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, and Scott McTominay remain from his era, all under the management of Erik ten Hag. Reports suggest that Mourinho considered selling Martial and had a strained relationship with Shaw. Despite previous criticism, Mourinho acknowledged in 2021 that he might have been too harsh on Shaw. Speaking on the Obi-Wan podcast with former Chelsea midfielder John Obi Mikel, Mourinho criticised Manchester United for retaining players and individuals he warned them about in 2016, suggesting Martial and Shaw are likely the players he referred to. The former Man United boss told TalkSport, "Maybe I was too harsh with him, maybe he was not ready for that. The injury was such an incredible injury, but I think in this moment the country looks to him and deservedly as a proper left-back for the national team. From my side I can only say congratulations to him because he did it by himself for sure, with the coaches of the club and the national team. I think that he has more to give because his potential is good and now he is defending well and knows how to defend inside, which was a weakness for him, and when he goes forward the team loses the ball. His recovery back shows how much better intensity he has it going forward, more intensity, more crosses. I think he was good." Mourinho told Mikel's Obi-Wan podcast, "There are still people in that club, and when I say people I mean some players but also some other people that are not players, that are still there. When I told United, after 2 months, with these people, you are never going to do it. And they are still there." Martial and Shaw are the most likely players that Mourinho is talking about despite recent criticism of Rashford's performances for Man United. Mourinho, now the manager of AS Roma, revealed past clashes, including one with Paul Pogba, and mentioned an accusation of bullying by an agent during his time at Manchester United. Despite a challenging final season, Mourinho believes that his efforts are appreciated by the Old Trafford supporters. "When I was at Man United, I changed a player at half-time. I made a change at half-time. His agent was accusing me of bullying," Mourinho said on the Obi-Wan podcast. With a Nemanja Matic at Stamford Bridge, he was on the bench. "I put him on minute 45, I took him off at minute 70. No, that's education, that's coaching. That's doing anything to win. I had to make a change. I laugh about these times, but it's different times and now. Even to be a dad, you have to be a different dad to how your dad was to you. You have to change according to the world, so football is a little bit of a consequence of that." Despite his poor final season at Man United, Mourinho insists his efforts as manager are appreciated by the Old Trafford supporters. "The fans know how much I love the club and I went there Old Trafford once with Sky. I was in the box and the whole stadium turned to me applauding and singing for me," Mourinho added. "If that happens when I go to Inter, Madrid, Porto or Chelsea, you say, okay, this is because of everything we won. But when you got to Man United, a club with that history, and they do that for a coach who won a Europa League, a cup, a second position and a charity shield, you arrive at the conclusion they know that I gave everything that I could." Switching focus to Arsenal, Mourinho expressed skepticism about their chances of winning the Premier League title, predicting that Manchester City has a 51% chance and Liverpool 49%. When asked if Arsenal is in the conversation, Mourinho bluntly responded with no. Mikel reacted by laughing at his former manager's blunt answer and replied, "The rivalry is still there." To which Mourinho continued, "But it is not the rivalry, it isn't the right moment for them." Mikel claimed that Arsenal always capitulate. Mourinho insists he would like to see the Gunners win the title. He said, "Honestly, rivalry apart, because I can do it, I would like them to win. I would like a third team in the title race. Of course Chelsea is not going to win it, that's out of the question, so I don't think about Chelsea. Of course Manchester United is not going to win it, I don't speak about Man United too, so it's going to be these three, and out of these three I would be happy for Arsenal to do it. But I think it's 51 to 49 between City and Liverpool."